Now, before we go through with purchasing a stock, I want to go ahead and just do a quick overview of the app. That way you know where everything is. From the home screen here, we can see that watch list that we created earlier. If you want to add or remove things, you can click on Manage That Watch List. If you click over to the right, this is going to bring us over to the Crypto tab, where you can sort by the most popular. You can look at gainers and losers, and also look at the newest cryptocurrencies. Earlier, we talked about those bundles. That's going to be more like fund investments, and you can trade these too if you want to invest directly into these bundles. And then we have stocks to the right of that. We can see them sorted by highest value, or we can also look at the highest trading volume. And then next to that, there is going to be ETFs, again, highest value or highest trading volume. And then there's going to be Forex here if you want to trade foreign currencies. We are going to trade a stock shortly, but for now we're just going to leave it. And I noticed that my portfolio value just jumped up to $100. So I do have to correct my previous statement there. It does count in terms of your portfolio value, your cash balance. I think it just took a few seconds here for that to be reflected once we made our deposit. So if we click over here now on portfolio, it's going to show us what we have, which is just $100 in cash. The next tab over is going to be Explore. This is where we can learn about different assets that are popular on the Kraken platform. A lot of this is going to be redundant to what we looked at already. You have this tab at the top where you can look at crypto, stocks, ETFs, bundles, Forex. And then there's a featured today section that's going to talk about different promotions, airdrops, and things like that. And then there's this top 25 global section showing us the largest companies in terms of market cap. There's a hot section, which is showing the highest volume and the most actively traded assets, gainers and losers. But in all reality, this is for the most part very similar to what you're seeing on this home screen here when you're toggling in between these different assets. The main difference is that you have a search bar here. So let's say you have a particular stock or fund or cryptocurrency you're looking for, you can directly search for it. So we're just going to search for Ford stock and see if we can locate it here. So if I just type in FORD, we can see Ford Motor is listed. And one of the cool things about this app is that you can search across all of these different assets. So by having all selected here in the top left, it's looking at crypto, stocks, ETFs, bundles all together in this search query. But if you were just looking to search among cryptos, you could select crypto and then input your search for something like, let's say, Cardano. And that's going to be listed here under ADA. And then under ETFs, one of the most popular is the Vanguard 500 fund, and it's no coincidence that it's actually at the very top of our list here. The next tab over from here is just the activity section, which is going to show us our previous trading activity. But there are going to be some other things that are going to be helpful for some users on this screen under orders, where you can either set up a recurring order or a custom order. So recurring orders are going to allow you to schedule a recurring buy on any crypto. So if you wanted to invest on a set schedule, maybe it's every day, every week, every month, you can fully automate that here with that. So if we click here on recurring order, we can learn about this strategy, which is known as dollar cost averaging, or we can click on the Get Started button. We'll go ahead and click on Get Started, and then you can select a crypto asset. So we'll go with the OG. We're going to pick good old Bitcoin. And then let's say, for example, you wanted to invest $10 on a recurring schedule. So that would be weekly by default, but you can click here and make this daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. And so if you wanted to do a daily $10 buy of Bitcoin, you could do it right here and schedule that. You would then just click on that purple button and confirm. But of course, we're not looking to actually do that. And then to show you the other option here, you have custom, which is where you can buy or sell at a target price. Now, for those who are more familiar with the stock market, there are different order types like limit orders and things like that that can accomplish the same thing. So this is going to be similar to that, and it's a great feature here that you might not find with other exchanges. So we're going to click on Get Started now, and then we can either buy with cash, or we can sell or convert. We're going to click Buy Crypto and Stocks with Cash. And let's say, for example, we are looking to buy XRP, but let's say we're looking to buy it at a very specific price, all right? Let's say, for example, we want to have some significant blood in the streets and take advantage of some market pessimism. So let's say you wanted to then put $50 into XRP when the price hits a certain price. It was just $2.43. But let's say at $2.25, you are going to buy $50 worth. That little percentage in the top right corner is indicating that the price would have to drop 7.32% roughly for it to hit that target price. And that's going to help you to understand the probability of it actually hitting that price and then fulfilling this order. So the benefit here is that this can give you control over your order execution, but it means that your order is not guaranteed to fill because nobody knows for sure if XRP is going to drop to 225 before the order expires and different things like that. But let's just say you wanted to leave it like this. What you would do from here is click on the purple button here, and it's going to confirm the order now. So you're looking to buy $50 of XRP at $2.25, requiring it to drop 7.27%. This would incur a 74-cent fee to Kraken at a total of $50. I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm now, and it's going to create that order for us. So now we have one custom order created. If I click on the X here, we can now see that it's listed here in the top right. And there's also going to be some surveys and things that pop up. You can make your own decision about if you want to ignore those or whatever. So now we have this custom order created. If I click here on it, we can see it listed. We could either make a new order if we wanted, but let's say, for example, you've changed your mind here. You said, you know what? I actually just want to buy XRP right now. I don't want to wait for it to hit 225. Let's get rid of this custom order. What you would do here is click on it, and then you can either create a new one, edit the existing order, or just click on the trash can in the top right to delete the order. And then we're going to click on yes, cancel, and that's going to cancel that custom order now. And we're back to where we started. But honestly, guys, that is a very unique feature, and it is something that a lot of people are looking for across different exchanges and brokerage accounts. And you can do the same thing here when purchasing stocks and ETFs in the app, specifying a particular price you're looking to buy or sell at. The last icon in the bottom right here is Crack, and this is where you can send money anywhere instantly. This is going to be sort of like a Venmo or a Zelle, I assume. I don't have direct experience here with this, and we're not going to go into the full setup of that. But a lot of these apps do offer a peer-to-peer money platform where you can send payments and things like that to different users. So it's great to see that you can do that right within the Kraken ecosystem.